He's too mad to die.
He's so proficient at seduction, it actually feels more like a superpower.
So he's a plumber too. Okay. Generic intro into Deck Goes. We're back with some more Death Battle. Today we have James Bond versus John Wick. I have never seen James Bond's movies. I've played one of the games back on the original Xbox when I think I was like 7 years old or something, so it was very early 2000s, but I have seen all the John Wick movies. I'm super excited for the new one. I think it's coming out like next year at some point. I have no idea. The last Death Battle I did was Samus versus Boba Fett, because I went on that because after, what was it, Predator versus Boba Fett, everybody was like, oh, you might as well just go watch the original first one, because I skipped it originally. So I watched the first one, then I watched Remastered. If you want to check out my reaction to the Remastered, I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, be in playlist on my channel with all the other Death Battle reactions going in chronological order. I know I skipped Excalibur versus Raiden. That's because I have not played the Metal Gear Solid games, or Metal Gear games, period. And that's just not what I'm doing yet. My current record is 79 and 40. Shout out to Corey for keeping track of that. Shout out to patrons. They get the videos day early. Love it. And I have a paywall on the channel. Couldn't do this without them. Also, we stream my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke today at 5 p.m. So you want to stop by for that, it would be greatly appreciated. But let's go ahead and jump into James Bond versus John Wick.
This
All right.
Sponsored by Babbel and Mint Mobile.
Babbel. Mint Mobile and Babbel. Interesting combination. But we're finally back. I will be streaming my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke today at 5, by the way. 30 minutes out of this video is live. From 5 to 7. It's always a great time. I've never seen a James Bond movie.
007.
John Wick.
Has some pretty cool watches.
Hitman who did the impossible.
Love the John Wick movies, though. Ooh, that Aston Martin. Whew. What was that, DB5?
Professional killers of all shapes and sizes.
Ah, the
Which
John
one
Wick.
of cinema's super assassins is packing Parabellum?
For the
and
longest
which
time,
one
I
will
couldn't
live
say,
to die another day? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Are those
And
are
in
movie
charge of analyze
titles?
Their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would
God, it's
win.
been so long since I watched a
a
Death Battle. Oh, was that the battle in the background, I'm
From the
guessing?
shores of Crab Key to the crap stables of Casino Royale, from Russia
That's
with
not
love
craps.
to Moonraker at the edge of outer space, no man has saved the world more times than
It's still not craps.
James Bond.
Don't smoke.
He's the OG action hero, the slickest Scot there ever was, the coldest warrior of the swinging 60s.
Yeah, so that's some pretty
After
cool
a
watches.
climbing accident in the French Alps took his
6
parents, the young James studied abroad and
176,
graduated to
42,
the Ministry of Defense,
Royal Navy
just in
Commander.
time for World
That's
War II.
perfect.
He rose through the ranks, quickly becoming a commander of the Royal Navy.
Wait, he's based
And
on
when
somebody?
You find the thing
What?
you're good
Excuse
at,
me?
In his case, wanting murder, never do it for free.
What in the world did he just do to that
After the
man?
war, James decided on Her Majesty's Secret Service and became a special agent of MI6. And they were so impressed, he was
Yeah,
given
I know
his
about
first two
MI6.
state-sanctioned assassinations. With this baptism in blood, Bond was granted the legendary 00
Okay, that
status
suppressor's
and
hot.
a license to kill with impunity.
As the premier defender of the West,
Okay.
Agent 007 is a jack of all trades when it comes to
I thought he was about to
kicking
stab
county
somebody with
ass
that umbrella.
And terrorist ass. And basically everyone's ass for the past 60 years. From the novels to the movies
sorry, he
to
had
the
a jet?
comics and games, he's been rebooted tons of times.
What?
But they're all still Bond.
Bond is a master.
They're all
of
the same. I mean, there's, like, different ones.
disguise,
Was he in
acrobatics,
Crocodile?
driving,
Or was that an
diving,
alligator? I don't know.
skiing, boating, climbing,
Love
horseback
skiing.
riding, airplane pilot, swordsman, knife fighter, knife thrower, people thrower.
He's like the
And
Kingsman
deadliest of
almost.
all, gamer. Bond carries his classic Walther PPK, among the world's
Oh,
first
yeah. Hey,
successful
I have a Walther.
double-action
I have a Walther
semi-automatic
PPSM
pistol.
too.
While it only
That's my
carries
concealed
9
carry.
rounds, its small size makes it optimal for concealment.
And a microdermal
Yeah.
sensor in the grip coded to Bond's fingerprint means only he can fire it.
It even
What?
comes with unique ammo
Okay,
that breaks
that's
apart
nuts.
upon entry and creates 8 exit wounds.
That's
Traveling like
just-
a bullet, but hitting like a
I have the same in my Walther.
Especially deadly considering Bond has the golden eye of an expert marksman, able to take out a room of armed guards in a single second, or
Whoa,
shoot
what happened to the
fuel
floor
tank of
there?
a helicopter from a speeding boat a quarter of a mile away.
He's just
Is that what
as
the fuel
deadly
tank is?
disarmed. Bond combines multiple martial arts like judo, boxing, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu, allowing him
So,
to keep up even
A
when
lot of
outnumbered.
things.
This mix of
I
styles is
don't.
likely
I feel
the
like his
Welsh
gadgets
self-defense
might
system
give
known
him
as
the edge
Koshukwa,
over
which is
John
taught
Wick.
by the modern Special Air Service.
Though that all pales in comparison to his greatest ability. F***ing banging.
Oh,
Laying
God,
down
really?
pipe.
Really?
He's so proficient at seduction.
So he's a
it
plumber,
actually
too.
feels
Okay.
More like a superpower.
Look, we're not kidding.
Oh,
He once
tarot
seduced
cards.
a female assassin sent to kill him so thoroughly, she threw herself in front of the bullet meant for him. She knew him for
What?
less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes Bond does stuff I can only
Yo, that's
describe
kinda
as
crazy.
superhero shit. Look at this. So why not follow that impulse? And
I'm sorry,
get
was
him
he
some
inside of the
superhero
missile?
gadgets, too?
Developed by MI6's resident quartermaster, Q, Bond's spy
Q?
gadgetry often complements his knack for problem solving and quick thinking.
Oh, that old phone.
He's got a pen that'll explode after 3 clicks and disarm after a fourth. An Omega
Oh, I
Seekers
would've died in
watch
high
that
school.
can shoot a laser beam, a cigarette that fires a miniature rocket, and C4 toothpaste that can be remotely detonated.
Angry
Probably
Play-Doh,
a
love
safer
that.
bet than that pen.
It's gonna
Especially
explode.
if you're a compulsive clicker like me.
Yep.
Wait, was I
Me
on
in high
3 or
school.
4?
He also occasionally wears a lightweight bulletproof vest, as well as a
Which
garrote
I'm
wire
pretty
for
sure John
quiet
Wick does,
kills and
too.
a grappling hook hidden
Or the
within
suit
his
is.
belt buckle.
That's only the semi-normal shit. He's carrying
He's like
earbuds
Batman.
that give him super
Wait,
hearing,
those are
X-ray
actual AirPods.
shades,
What in the world?
ultrasonic cufflink grenades, a stun gas keychain, a cell phone taser, exploding remote-controlled drones, a nanosuit that turns him completely invisible.
So it's like
and a
takes from
friggin' jetpack.
Titanfall 2.
You gotta have a hell of a pair of thunderballs to piss off a crazy Scot riding one
How
of
do you
those.
miss somebody in a
His greatest
jetpack? He's
weapon
moving
is
that
the
slowly.
one, the only,
His dick!
the Aston Martin DB5.
Oh, I thought,
It was a
I thought we were
DB5.
still talking about him.
God,
Never
it's such a
mind.
nice car.
This
I do like the
absolute beauty
DB7s
isn't just
though.
good looks. She's packing front-mounted machine guns, oil slicks, smoke
Gatling
screens,
guns.
and
Yeah,
of
you know.
course, the ejector seat. Oh, and good
Ejector
luck
seat
trying
goes.
to break in. This baby is insanely bulletproof. Like, just look at this.
How?
It won't stop.
You know how
Still
much
going.
bulletproof weighs?
Still going.
Q has provided numerous vehicles over the years with ever more insane features.
Try a
like
Silvertip
submarine
50 BMG.
transformation,
That'll go through it.
light-bending holograms, and a remote control built into Bond's phone.
God, just look
What?
at him, living his best life. And why wouldn't he? He's a globe-trotting ladies' man with the UK Treasury as his personal credit card.
Was that a
He's got
harpoon
the
gun?
world in the palm of his hand.
But for some, the
Maybe I
world
should watch the
is
Bond
not
movies.
enough.
I didn't realize there
Though
was this
Bond's
much
iterations may
action.
vary, one thing remains throughout. Behind that debonair smile and British wit is a broken, soulless shell. A man only good for killing.
Let me guess, his
No
wife was
surprise
killed
that
by
dude who
somebody
smokes
or
up to
something.
70 cigarettes a day and routinely drinks enough to enter a coma might have a death wish.
Now, James wasn't always like this.
I'm sorry, why is there a
Long after
scorpion?
Getting his 00, he found love, and loved so
Wait, what do you
much
mean his
he
00?
left the
What does that
Secret
mean?
Service behind.
But there are some lives you can't escape, and some lives you can't save, no matter how hard you
So
try.
Jason Bourne?
Sometimes all that's left is to kill the love inside you
Oh,
until
wait,
all
did he
that matters
fake
is
his death?
revenge.
There's no denying Bond's psychopathic tendencies. He's killed hundreds of enemy combatants over his career, and
Okay,
might just
wha-
enjoy the act of torture.
But what makes
Yeah,
me
it
respect him
seems
is he
very
never forgets a
sadistic.
pun afterward.
All that hate and regret wrapped up into one man with nothing to live for. The perfect assassin.
Oh, that's
for a
brutal. That's
dying
brutal.
empire.
Bond is strong
Oh
enough
my
to
God,
hold his
was that a
own against
shredder?
Superhuman henchmen like Oddjob
Came
and
a lobotomy
Jaws,
with
who
power
can
of love?
lift a van off the ground.
He survived being blasted by a Stinger missile, falling hundreds
Stole
of feet into a river, and having his eggs scrambled.
At his
Oh,
best, he's even
oh God.
fast enough to dodge gunfire
Torching
nearly
North Korea
point
14
blank
months?
and missiles, while in free fall, and still shoot people. This is the superhero shit we were talking about.
Yeah,
Time and
the
time
unhuman.
Again, he's outsmarting
Like, you
criminal
can't do that.
masterminds like Dr. No, Goldfinger, and Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. He's even bested
Oh.
the worst of them all, his arch nemesis, the international terrorist, Blofeld.
In two
What?
different timelines, no less.
I've
And
literally
Bond
never
West
seen this man
in the
before in my
second,
life.
Blofeld was Bond's long
Father?
lost adopted brother. Which, if I
Oh.
recall correctly, also happened in Austin Powers. But
I've
that's
seen
why
Austin
we
Powers.
love the old Scottish so-and-so.
Yeah, I've
Who
seen
else
Austin
does
Powers,
keep a
but not
giant
James Bond.
space
We love
laser
that.
Like kite surfing on a tsunami. What more can we say about
Pretty sure it's
007?
parasailing.
He's got the best job in the business, and
Where's that
nobody
kite
does it
surfing?
better.
Might be. Okay,
This episode of Death Battle
No.
is sponsored by Babbel.
let's just, skip through that, just because I'm not going to make you sit through a Babel ad. Plus, these videos get copyright claimed by Death Battle anyway, so
For up to 55%
they're getting their bag.
off subscription. Babbel, language for life.
Language. Took French for
Ever
3 years,
just
no nothing.
Screw up, like really
Big
badly.
time.
Like
Yeah,
make the
he killed his
worst
dog.
mistake ever. So bad, you're just for the rest of your
Also,
life.
I'm pretty sure it's...
Yes.
Yeah, that's Theon
Let's lay
Greyjoy.
out a hypothetical. You see a car that you like, but its owner
Such a
won't
nice
sell.
car.
So,
If it was named
follow him home,
Eleanor,
beat
a
him
company can come and take it,
senseless,
though.
steal his
It's
car,
copyright loss.
and kill his dog.
The dog his beloved wife gifted him
After her
she
death.
died very recently.
If you have not
Oh,
seen
yeah,
Dog movies,
pretty
absolutely
big
go see them.
mistake.
They're
And
all
this
amazing.
Man, well, he just happens to be the single deadliest assassin in the entire world.
He
Yeah.
may be called Baba Yaga, but
Tattoos
he's
are
not the
sweet.
boogeyman. He's the one you sent to kill the goddamn boogeyman, John Wick. So yeah, that's one pretty
Yeah.
huge mistake.
The full story of this specter is almost non-existent, but rumor has it he was trained by the Ruska Roma crime
Belarus,
syndicate
or
from a
Belarus,
young
I
age
guess.
before moving to America,
6'1".
making a name for himself in its criminal underworld.
Terrifying
Sigma
enough to
male.
scare the living daylights out of even the most hardened murderers.
Wick is a master martial artist, combining
Yeah,
skills
other
into an
assassins were scared of
all-purpose
him.
fighting style that focuses on maximum efficiency with minimal
I
effort.
really like the whole
Almost
world that
no
they
one who has
designed
fought
in the
him
whole
directly has lived to tell the tale.
the whole
which
John Wick
specific
world.
forms he practices are for his eyes
John Wick
only.
based off a
So
book or
why don't
something?
we look at the martial arts used to prepare for the movies by everyone's favorite immortal, Keanu Reeves?
He's
Reeves
breathtaking.
combines sambo, aikido, judo, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu for defensive joint locks, throws, and wrestling moves to avoid as much damage to himself as possible.
Oh, is that him
while
training?
using
Wait,
his
was he
opponent's
actually-
own weight against them?
Though his
Wait,
go-to
he's
is
in the Marine
Krav
Corps?
Maga, which is designed to take all the best moves from various martial arts to make the ultimate fighting style.
While most martial
That was, like,
arts are
actually
designed
him
for other
fighting.
purposes
I guess he actually
relying
knows
on
it.
Exercise. Krav Maga's
Wouldn't surprise me.
entire goal is
Love Keanu Reeves.
basically murder.
And boy, if that isn't Wick to a T. In his hands, literally anything can be a deadly weapon. Knives, swords,
Oh,
books,
God.
his belt. Shit, he once took out 3 guys with a pencil.
With a pencil.
A number 2 pencil. And thanks to
Ugh.
John's precise understanding of the human body, he can target
Oh,
weak
God.
points and vital organs with ease.
But thanks to the Continental, he doesn't have to rely on writing utensils to execute his victims.
Yeah, he has
chain
a
of
very
hotels
healthy
around
arsenal.
the world that serve as a front for a whole underground society of assassins. He can consult the wine steward's robust
That's a lot of
selection.
Glocks.
Pistols, revolvers,
That's a lot of
submachine guns,
Glocks.
assault rifles, shotgun,
Uh,
plastic explosives, it's all on the menu.
Though
Jesus.
Wick prefers
Oh, here we
his
go. Here's
regular
more.
Coke P30L, a
Benelli's.
polymer-framed semi-automatic handgun that holds 15 rounds of 9x9.
Man, he's not loyal to any one
He
brand.
wields like an artist does a paintbrush. Wick can empty entire rooms full of enemies before they can blink, once even taking out 7 armed guards.
But he's not faster
in
than a
only
moving
3
bullet.
seconds.
He's the definition of accurate, almost never missing a shot, and that includes on horseback and motorcycle back.
Yeah.
He's got a view to a kill. You can bet he's taking it.
And he
If
comes
he- yeah.
literally dressed to
He can
kill
literally
with his
just
perfectly
kill
tailored, tactically
anyone.
lined suit jacket that is completely bulletproof. Even
Which
repeated
would hurt
gunshots
a
from
lot.
close range do nothing to him.
It also helps him blend into the shadows
Ah,
for some sick stealth
my
kills
5.7 could
and
probably-
even disappear in
Maybe.
plain
Yeah,
sight
why don't
like
they
the
use
goddamn
5.7s for
Batman.
this?
Wick eventually joined
Everybody
the
else has his
Tarasov
armor.
mob and quickly became one of their top enforcers.
That's
a
so many
grim
gold
reaper
coins.
who hunted their enemies with divine prejudice.
But maybe this
It's gonna
angel of
explode.
death was more human
Explode.
than we first thought. After years of being a badass, Wick wanted out of the mob to get married to the love of his life and retire.
Which is
Wow,
heartbreaking
wonder
with how
first
that
date
went.
Conversation went. Man, she must
What do
have
you do
really
for a
fallen
job?
For him. I guess he put the ass in assassin.
So his boss gave him an impossible task. He could leave if he wiped out every last one of the mob's enemies in a single night. Which he did.
And he did.
Because human or no, he's still John Wick.
This is going nuts. Yeah, why isn't
And
it not
he lived
exploded yet?
happily ever after.
That
Well,
sounds like
until his
suicide.
former boss, his snot-nosed
So
son,
that-
screwed up. Like, really badly. Great job, Theon. You never miss.
That wasn't
Yes,
just
he
some
called him
wrong,
Theon.
but a semblance of hope. The opportunity
Oh,
to
he's a screw up even in
unload
this world.
His last tether to a happy life.
Love dogs.
So Wick was back with a vengeance, prepared to kill every
So,
last
yeah,
person that
I'm
got in his
thinking I'm
way until
back.
the whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his bloody crusade. Over the course of the 3 movies, which span only about 2 weeks, Wick left over 300 bodies in his
In
wake.
2 weeks?
300.
Well, I guess when they
Running
come in
into
waves
is
like that, it makes it
seeing
pretty
the
easy.
sky fall. You're going to die.
That
There's no
horse kick
escape.
probably killed that
He
dude.
survived being stabbed, rammed by cars, shot in the stomach, blown up, mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building. All within
Yeah.
a fortnight.
Oh, and somewhere in there he found the energy to trek through the Saharan desert. And it's not like his injuries from
Yeah,
the previous
no,
movie
nothing
had time
crazy.
to heal, or the ones from the movie before that.
We cannot emphasize this enough. John Wick is unstoppable.
He's
He's
too
strong
mad
enough
to
toss
die.
around full-grown men, snap bone and body slammed two
Oh, yeah.
assassins through a bulletproof glass floor.
Wick absolutely
Why was the floor
annihilated his
bulletproof
former
glass? Why would you
Terrasov
need that?
employers, the Neapolitan crime family, Kimura, and fended off an international army of assassins attacking him at random, one after the other.
Yeah, what the
every
hell
few
is up the
minutes.
helmet?
Even after being declared excommunicado by the Continental, bereft of his former resources, he killed
And the
every
bounty.
last soldier sent after him by the High Table.
With barely
Good
a
job.
quantum of solace to rest. Like we said, completely unstoppable. Outgunned, outmanned, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. John Wick lost everything in the world that meant anything to him, and that means he won't stop killing
All
until
because
there's
of
no
Theon.
one left, or he dies trying.
Theon
And
made all this
frickin'
happen.
luck with that. This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by
And then we have
Mint Mobile.
another ad. All right. Wow, that's a long ad placement.
/ Death Battle.
Jesus. Okay, my current record is 79 and
Alright,
40.
the
I've
maps
actually
are
gotten
set
like the
from
last
the data
2
to all
wrong, I
possibilities.
think.
It's no
I think I got both of them
time
wrong.
for a death battle!
But I'm going with James Bond in this one. I just think he has too many weapons. Okay, yeah, it looks like he's wearing the Omega.
Be careful, 007. And happy hunting.
Your concern is always touching.
Wow, he just slid across the floor, didn't even walk.
Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. What can I get you, mate? Drinks are on me.
For sure wears an Omega Seamaster.
Unfortunately, I wasn't asking, Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me, or we can do this here.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Permitted on company grounds.
But you're excommunicado. And they're both fine because they're both wearing bulletproof. Just got backhanded by a chair. This is an interesting style of animation.
Seems you've got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind giving a dead man walking one last smoke?
What does MI6 want with me?
How does he know? I guess
Your
British.
reputation precedes you. I'll be sure to keep up.
No, you won't.
Oh, yep, that had to hurt. Okay. So, are they gonna shoot each other's bullets? That. No. That's a fancy Omega. He used to wear Rolex. Also, I think Casio at one point. They're just keep clicking the pin. It's gonna explode.
To be entirely honest, I lost count.
Through the floor. Somehow they didn't get, you know, blasted back by that. You know, they could just aim for the head. Could have just done what Thor should have done. Aim for... Oh. God, that car. Oh, it literally takes one headshot. Ow. Oh, I guess they had to recreate that scene from that movie. That's like a really popular scene, isn't it? When the DB5 spins around when they're surrounded and stuff. Okay. Somehow they're not getting shot by the car here. Or maybe they are. Dude, that can't feel good. Yeah. Like, bulletproof vest they'll keep you alive. Well, maybe in this situation they're not, but like they still
What
hurt.
goes around goes around, as they say.
Yeah, poor John Wick. Okay, you had to get the chandelier.
Yeah.
Got this one right. 80 and 40, which is kind of crazy. Gotten them twice as many right as I've gotten wrong.
Bond, come in. What's the mission status?
Considering I haven't known
Positively smashing.
a lot of these, I don't know.
Oh, do grow up, 007.
Who did they get to voice act these two? They did a really good job. I got this one right. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comment section. I read every single one of your comments.
Never say never again. Though his skills and brutal tenacity
Yeah, I
would have
figured the
saved
gadgets
Wick
would be
initially,
the...
Against James Bond, you only live twice.
You mean once, right?
I know what I said.
Well, despite
They
all
just
that,
had to get that
Wick
scene
met
in.
his
They
match
made a lot of
with
references to
Agent
this, and I really liked it.
And match is the optimal word here. Wick may have been an expert martial artist, but Bond has actually practiced several of the
You're
same
being
styles
tolerant.
Wick has, and has been shown to be just as skilled a fighter, even defeating master martial artist himself.
Wick's ability to
I
shatter
have
a
no
floor
idea.
of bulletproof glass definitely makes him superhumanly strong, but Bond has fought off similarly
Can
powerful
dodge-
henchmen in the past.
He could dodge
While
bullets.
Wick's speed and accuracy with a gun may look unbeatable, Bond's is just as impressive.
He's landed accurate shots just
All
as
it
well as
took
Wick
was
ever
one
has,
headshot.
but more importantly, he has a faster quick draw.
That's right. Despite being played by Neo himself, Wick has never dodged bullets.
Neo, Matrix,
Bond,
never-
on the other hand, has. And that
Never seen
superior
Matrix.
speed gave him an edge in both close-quarter combat and on the draw.
Though since both had body armor, the fight probably wasn't going to
At least they got the bullet correct. They didn't do the
That's where
casing
Bond held his
like
biggest
most
advantage,
animations.
His gadgets.
There was no way Wick would see an exploding pen or a laser watch coming, and that's the whole
No.
point of Bond's gadgets. They're seemingly normal, everyday objects.
Yeah, that was, I
that'll
believe, the
take his enemy
Casio
by
that he had
surprise.
back in the day.
Given time, Bond has always used these to come up with game-winning strategies, even against numerically superior foes, especially with his more absurd
I'm sorry, those are
technology
two
like
helicopters.
the invisible nanosuit and remote-controlled explosive drones.
Wick's endurance might be mind-blowing, but he isn't invincible.
He can keep fighting even on
No.
death's door, but the deadliness of Bond's trick weapons would not have
I don't know
given
why
him
that
an
went
option.
through his suit then.
Diamonds are
Or maybe it
forever,
didn't go through his
but
suit.
against someone just
No, it
as
went through his
skilled with
suit.
an arsenal straight out of
Weird.
science fiction, Wick's luck definitely wasn't. Bond may have been the spy who loved me, but against Wick, he was going to
The
live
pen's
and
gonna
let
explode.
die. And you can bet tomorrow never dies. Nailed
Tomorrow-
it. Look,
Tomorrow
I
Never
just
Dies?
had to
Is
fit
that
the
it?
last few movies in, okay? Oh, wait,
There's
shit,
a lot
I
of
forgot
Bond
about
movies.
Octopussy.
The what?
The winner is Bond. James
I feel like
Bond.
this one's not gonna be that debated.
Hey, if you
Wonder what
want
the
one
next one's
to
gonna
go
be.
ASAP, why not
Hopefully I
grab a
won't have to
membership?
skip it.
You'll get exclusive
Also, if
emails,
I've skipped one,
badges,
it's
live
probably
chat,
'cause of
live
spoilers.
streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff.
And like I
Just
said, I'll
click
be
that
streaming
join
at 5
button.
today,
Thanks for
so
watching.
minutes after this video, if you watch it the moment it goes live. Okay, who's the next one? Is that the Flash? Wait, no, or is that Shazam? Who is that? Black Adam versus Apocalypse? No idea who those two are. I'll probably react to it. I guess it's coming out next week, so I guess, or maybe in 2 weeks. So death battles are back. In between weeks, I do 1 minute melees, which are also really, really good. But this is a good death battle. I like their impersonations of them, and I like all the references that they added into the fight. But yeah, my current record is 80 and 40. Shout out to Corey, keeping track of that. Also, patrons get my videos a day early, and support goes a long way to support the channel, because these videos do get copyright claimed by Rooster Teeth. So I really hope you enjoyed this battle. Hopefully it made your day a tiny little better. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I feel like James Bond was, I feel like this was definitely going to be James Bond just from the get-go, the moment that I heard James Bond versus John Wick, because, like, even though I've never seen James Bond, I know he has so many gadgets, and I know I've seen all the John Wick movies, so I know that he doesn't really have any gadgets. He has a bulletproof suit, and is just too angry to die, or too heartbroken to die. I wonder what is his astrological sign? What is... could he be a Taurus, or is he a Cancer because he's super sad like me? I don't know. He's just very stubborn and too tough to die. But he died today, and James Bond is the winner. So I look forward to reading all your comments. Leave some down below. I hope you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one. But until then, take care and cue the music.
We were playing